This is a review of the Vinara Wine Aerator Portable Decanter. The aerator comes nicely packaged and it makes a nice gift for anybody, for family and friends that like to drink wine. Inside the box you'll find the wine aerator itself, nicely made. It quickly comes apart to be cleaned. You'll find a wine sieve, a screen. This is good particularly for older wines. Older wines tend to get a little bit of sediment in them, and as a result of that, they need to be filtered to get rid of the sediment. Sometimes it's even nice to pour it through a very thin piece of cotton material to take out the sediment. You also have a stand here to let you stand the wine aerator in while it's sitting after you've used it. It's designed so it doesn't roll off the table, and also it's got a little drip area here to hold any drips of wine that may come out. You'll find a very brief instruction manual, and of course the wine and the glass are extra. It comes with a carry bag so you can pack it up and make sure you keep it clean and keep it from getting banged around. It's a nice little accessory. As soon as you open a bottle of wine, it begins to oxidize. That's good. It's full of tannins from its aging process, and the oxidation reduces the tannins and enhances the flavor and the bouquet of the wine. Typically when you open a bottle of wine, it may have to sit for hours and hours and hours to become oxidized properly. You can accelerate that process by taking the wine and pouring it into a decanter, and that process creates more surface area for the air to touch the wine and increase the oxidation. This device here is a multi-stage aerator, and as you pour the wine through it, the wine goes through a small orifice, adding air to it, and then as it comes out the bottom, it swirls, constantly sucking and adding air into the wine, and it speeds up the oxidation. About this is if you're having a dinner and you forgot to set the wine out, or you drink the first bottle and you want to have a second with company and friends, you can always open it, and this accelerates the process and helps the wine taste better almost immediately. Pour the wine. I want to quickly take this apart. You can see a stainless steel ring, the top piece with a hole. The wine comes down through here, adding air, gurgles into this second chamber where it's drawn through this long funnel-like portion of the aerator, and the air is mixed in thoroughly. When I use this, you'll see the wine gurgling, and that's when the air is being added. This wine I'm using right now is about 19 years old, so I'm going to use this strainer, which will remove some of the sediments. Like I said, if you have a wine that's very old, you might even want to use a piece of very fine cheesecloth or a cotton cloth to filtrate the wine. I pour the wine, and you'll watch as it gets to the bottom. You can see it bubbling into the glass, and you can also see it swirling through the bottom portion there, sucking in air. That's the aeration process that oxidizes the tannins. When you're done pouring a glass of wine or multiple glasses, you can then take this and set it into the stand to prevent drips. This is the sediment I was talking about. This occurs in older wines that are 15, 20, 30, 40 years old. I've actually had a bottle of wine that was actually one time over 100 years old, and you can see it in there. That's why you want to use this filter. This wine tastes perfect. This aerator has helped remove the sediments, add in the oxygen, and oxidize the tannins and enhance the flavor. It smells extremely good after just being poured. It tastes well. This is what the aerator's for. This is an excellent product. I like how it's easy to take apart and clean. It did a good job. I like the fact that it has this filtration screen on it. I rated it 5 stars. This review is done by jjceo. I'd like to tell you I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.